Predictive prioritization can help you focus first on the security issues that matter most. The Vulnerability Priority Rating, or VPR, is the output of predictive prioritization, which shows the remediation priority of each vulnerability from 1 to 10. In Tenable.io, VPR is provided in the main dashboard to easily understand actual cyber risks. Here we have 88 critical vulnerabilities that should be investigated immediately, and another 623 high-risk vulnerabilities to address next. Notice how the number of critical vulnerabilities differ between VPR and CVSS. Because CVSS calculates theoretical risk, the number of critical and high-risk vulnerabilities is dramatically higher. Clicking on the VPR widget allows you to quickly investigate critical vulnerabilities. Here is a view of all critical vulnerabilities with a VPR score greater than 9.0. Sorting vulnerabilities by VPR score lets you prioritize based on actual cyber risk. What is interesting is seeing the difference between the CVSS score on the left and the corresponding VPR score on the right. There are quite a few vulnerabilities that have very different risk ratings. In this particular environment, many of the highest critical vulnerabilities are only rated as high risk according to CVSS. Let's take a look at one of these vulnerabilities in particular. This CentOS vuln is a very dangerous privilege escalation weakness in the Linux kernel. It was so dangerous, in fact, that it was given the name Dirty Cow, which is still wreaking havoc in the industry. Taking a look at the vulnerability information yields tremendous insights. For one, this is still very much an active threat, with very mature exploit code. The age of the vulnerability is quite old, and CentOS Linux is a very popular Linux distribution. As a result, the VPR score is a 9.8 compared to a CVSS score of 7.8. If you are prioritizing vulnerabilities based on predictive prioritization, this Dirty Cow vulnerability would be at the top of your remediation queue, along with other vulnerabilities that have been or will likely be exploited.